This is how to get results working out. Before we hop into the video, I wanna announce that I just released my Discord server. This is a self-improvement Discord server. If you have any questions, if you need any advice, if you need any help with anything, it's a beautiful community, man. We're not doing anything making fun of anybody. We're gonna share fitness advice, diet advice. We're gonna share our progress. We're gonna do nature pics every single day. We're just gonna hype each other up, and we're just gonna be getting the best work that we can and uplifting each other, man. So yeah, link is link in the description, and let's get right into the video. All right, so these are the first 5 things, right? Let me list them real quick. Number 1, consistency. Number 2, proper technique. Number 3, progressive overload. Number 4, your diet. And number 5, active rest and recovery. Notice how I said active rest and recovery. We're gonna get into that later. All right, so for number 1, consistency, we're gonna break down the definitions of all these things and explain it in a little bit more, like in deeper depth, so that you can get a better understanding of what I'm talking about. So consistency, regularly sticking to your workout routine is crucial. Results come from ongoing effort, so make sure to exercise consistently rather than sporadically. When they say sporadically, they're talking about like you do it on Monday, and then you do it on Thursday, and then on Sunday, and then maybe on some days you do it on Monday and Tuesday, but then you do it on Friday. You know what I'm saying? You have to have a consistent schedule. For me, I do it 7 days a week. I don't have any rest days. I have an active rest day. We're gonna get more into that later, but the number 1 thing for me, I would say, is consistency. The reason why is because if you have an inconsistent schedule, you're going on Monday, but then you skip Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and then you go on Friday, and then you skip Saturday, and then you go on Sunday, you're not getting any gains inside the gym. You're not gonna see any change in your life. There's not gonna be any change, and you're not gonna get any results quickly. If you want quick results, you have to have consistency. Even if you want long-term results, you still have to have consistency. You're not gonna get any results if you don't have any consistency. Consistency is number 1. Number 2, proper technique. Let me get into this. Using the correct form and technique during exercises ensures you are working the extended muscles effectively and reduces the risk of injury. It's worth investing time to learn proper form or seek guidance from a fitness professional. You don't have to go and seek a fitness professional. You can just go and watch videos on TikTok, or I'm gonna create a video later on for how to have proper technique when you're lifting. But first off, I really mess with this, because proper technique, man. When they say proper technique, they're talking about going down slowly and exploding up. You want to do that so you can get bigger biceps, right? My biceps used to look like this. Now they look like this. There's a reason, because I had the proper technique, I had the consistency. You know what I'm saying? And all of these things helped me to build the physique that I have today. I got results from working out because I had the proper technique. You want to go down slowly, you want to go up faster. Maybe for the proper technique you have to do it faster. I don't know, but it's all depending on the workout. So you have to have the proper technique if you want to see results in the gym. If you're sitting there doing bicep curls like this, like that, with your back bent, back forward like that, you're not going to see any results. You want to have a straight back. You want to have a straight back like this. And, you know what I'm saying? Go down slowly and explode up. You're going to see way better results if you have perfect technique. Well, I'm not saying perfect technique, but if you have the best technique possible, then you're going to see the best results possible. You know what I'm saying? Progressive overload, number 3. Let's get into it. To continue making gains, you need to gradually increase the intensity of your workouts. This could mean adding more weight, increasing reps or sets, or challenging yourself with more complex exercises over time. I'm going to use the example of push-ups. You want to, like, let's say you first start out working out, right? All you can do is 10 push-ups. Okay, good. Do 10 push-ups, but do 5 sets of 10 push-ups. That equals 50 push-ups in for the workout. If you want to, in working out, if you want to increase your results and get, let's say, a better chest, you're doing push-ups to get a better chest. Let's just use that as an example. If you only do like 2 sets of of 10 push-ups, you're not going to see any results with that. You have to add more sets. So the more sets you do, the better results that you get. And also, the further you get into doing your workouts, if you're doing 10 push-ups at a time, you're going to end up doing 11 and then 12, and eventually you're going to be able to do 50 at once. That's not going to be easy enough. So you want to add weight. You want to add weight to your workouts now. And then the workouts are going to get even harder. So you're adding weight to the workouts, which is something that I started doing. Now push-ups have become something that's too easy for me. I can do like 70 push-ups at once. So it's not even a workout for me anymore. So I add a weighted vest to my workouts now. So with the weighted vest, it's making it harder and it's making me stronger. But yeah, man, so you add weight and you increase the sets, and then you challenge yourself with more complex exercises. The normal push-ups are getting too easy. Do archer push-ups, do Russian push-ups, Navy push-ups. There's so many variations you can do for many different things. All right. Number 4, balanced nutrition, aka diet. So your diet plays a significant role in supporting your workout efforts. Eating a balanced diet that includes adequate protein, healthy fats, and carbohydrates helps with muscle repair and growth, energy levels, and overall recovery. Dude, this, in my opinion, I feel diet plays a huge role. So let me just give you an example. So my diet was amazing for before I went on vacation. I went on vacation recently, and before I went on vacation, my diet was amazing. Woke up every single day, had eggs and sourdough and some butter and avocado. Amazing breakfast, man. And then I had some steak and eggs, and you know, you get the gist of it. I didn't have any crap, any sugar, none of that stuff. All I ate was literally meat, eggs, cheese, and fruits, and bread, and all that, you know, healthy stuff, real organic stuff, things that will actually give me nutrition. You get the gist of it. I went on vacation, bro. It was the worst thing of my life. I went, mind you, my normal mile pace is a 7:30, 7 minutes and 30 seconds. That's my normal mile pace. That's me trailing, right? I went in, so I'm Hispanic, so there's bakeries that you can go to and you get pastries, and it was one of my childhood snacks that I used to eat all the time. So I went and I had pastries and I just couldn't even stop eating them. I went on a run that same day and I knew that eating those pastries was gonna be the dumbest thing. I went on the run and I felt like throwing up the entire time. Number one. And number two, I ran a 9-minute mile. Horrible, horrible. And maybe for some people that's good, but for me, that I know my standards and I have standards for myself, and I know that that wasn't good. So your diet definitely plays a huge role in it, because not only can it mess up your performance, it can mess up your physique, it can mess up how you feel. Your diet plays a huge role in things. If you're going out every single day and eating McDonald's and eating all those horrible things, you're not going to see any gains, and it's not going to help you at all. It's not going to help you with your mental health. It's not going to help you with your bones. It's not going to help you with your muscles. It's not going to help you with none of that. You can't go and eat it. I don't care what nobody says. I don't care about the calories and stuff. I don't care if people are talking about, oh, but you need this amount of calories, you need that amount of calories. The only thing that matters is your calories if you want to see gains. No, bro. You can't go and eat McDonald's and Burger King just because. You can't go, right, and order a McDonald's meal and a Burger King meal and eat them together and then think that everything is going to be fine just because it's 2,000 calories. No, bro. No. That's not how it works. You need to have a balanced nutrition. You need to have good nutrition so that you can have good results. You eat good, you feel good, and you perform even better. You know what I'm saying? And in the end, you look good. So your diet definitely plays a huge role in everything. Now, active rest and recovery. Your body needs time to repair and grow strength. Incorporate rest days into your routine and ensure you are getting enough sleep to allow for muscle recovery and overall health. The only thing in there that I agree with, only thing in there that I disagree with is incorporate rest days. I believe in active rest days. I don't believe in just a normal rest day. I'll tell you why in a second. The reason why I believe that you should do active rest days instead of regular rest days and just not doing anything is because, for me, this is just in my experience, whenever I would do a rest day and I would come back the day after, I feel like I I feel like it would mess up my rhythm. And I have a rhythm in my life. I have a consistency in my life that every single day I work out and I run at least 2 miles. Every single day I run 2 miles minimum. Minimum 2 miles. Why? Because that's the thing that I've been doing for the longest. It's the thing, it's a consistency thing. Like, again, number one, consistency. So if you miss that one day, you're going to come back the next week. And for me, at least, when I come back the next week, it's not the same. I don't feel as good. I don't feel like I'm doing the workouts as good. And I'm not performing as good. So that's why I always do an active rest day. I run 2 miles on my rest days. And I do a little calisthenics workout. Nothing too crazy. So yeah, and I stretch. And so that's the reason why I do an active rest day. So it keeps myself active so that I'm not falling off of my consistent routine, and I don't feel as bad when I come back the next week, and I don't feel behind, because when I come back the next week, I always end up feeling behind, or I feel like I'm not, like I didn't do enough, and it messes up my whole rhythm, man. So those are the 5 things: consistency, proper technique, progressive overload, diet, and active rest and recovery. But I have one more thing for you. I have one more thing on this list, and it is discipline. Discipline is everything I told you goes out the window. All the consistency, the proper technique, all that stuff in your diet, all that, it goes immediately out the window. You can pick it up, throw it in the trash. You can chew it up, spit on it, stomp on it. You can shit it out your butt. It will all go out the window if you do not have discipline. Discipline is the number one thing that you need. Why? Because motivation will not always be there. You will not have motivation all the time to have the right technique. You will not have motivation all the time to do a heavier weighted workout so that you can get better results. You won't have motivation 24/7 to eat a better diet, or to even go and work out, or to even have a consistent routine to begin with without discipline. Discipline is the number one thing that you need forever. Discipline, why? Because discipline will always be there. When you build up a consistent routine and you have the discipline every single day to go out and just do it no matter what, you're going to see way better results. Why? Because you have the discipline to know your standard. You hold yourself to a higher standard, and you know exactly what you made of yourself, and you don't want to lose that. So you have the discipline to, even though you don't feel like going, even though it's raining outside, even though it's snowing, even though it's negative 20 degrees, even though it's a heat advisory today, you're still going and you're doing that workout. Why? Because you have the discipline and you have a goal. That's why discipline is the number one thing. I had a list of things that as to why discipline is important for your working, and for you, so that you can train and discipline your brain. But I mean, bro, you don't even need that list. It's so self-explanatory. But I'm gonna read it to you. Strengthens willpower, improves focus, enhances decision making, builds resilience, creates habits, and boosts self-control. All those things are true, but all those things, those are all the things that you can get just from having discipline alone. You need to have discipline in your life if you want to see results. It doesn't even matter if it's only about working out. You need to discipline your brain, and you need to just just imagine this, bro. You have a wife and kids, right? You have a wife and kids, and you guys are trying to bring a sofa upstairs, and you're supposed to be the strongest person in the household, and you can't even lift it up because you don't go to the gym and you're a frail little weak boy. You're not a man. You're not masculine anymore. Why? You can't even lift up a sofa to bring it up the stairs for your kids and your wife. At that point, you might as well have your kids and your wife bring it up by themselves, because you're too weak to do it. Don't even call a handyman, man. Don't even call people to come. Bro, if you call people to come bring it up for you, how does that make you yourself look as a man? And again, this is just an example, but you got to think about it that way. Because you think your wife wants a weak man that can't even bring a sofa upstairs for her and her kids? Nah, bro. She's going to go and get with the man that comes inside and brings it up for you guys. She's going to cheat on you for that guy. The guy that works a fucking moving job, and he goes and moves it up for you. she's going to cheat on you with that dude. I don't care if you're making money. You're a frail, weak man. you need to get in the gym. You need to have the discipline every single day. And let's say we're not only talking about the gym. You need to have the discipline to go out and make money too. You need to have the discipline for all those things. Discipline is the number one thing that you need in your life, no matter what area in your life you're in. If you don't have the discipline to go out and make money and to go reach your goals, what is your wife and kids gonna think of you when you guys don't have food to put on the table, when you guys don't have money? You're seen as a weak man. You need discipline, man. Without discipline, it's not gonna bring you anywhere, bro. So I end off the video with the same thing that I say every single time. Stay strong, man.